Hi, and welcome to Cosmic Consciousness with Cassia. On this channel, we discuss all aspects of the Ascension process. I have a variety of services that I offer to assist in your awakening journey, and you can find those listed in the description box below. Before we get started today, I just want to put out a little housekeeping note. I have included in the description box now a link to my sister channel, Intuitive Insights, that I originally started with my friend Kayla. There's a lot of great videos on there too. I definitely suggest that you guys subscribe. That is also going to be sort of a backup place where I'll be able to get out the daily readings if there continues to be confusion with YouTube, which I'm still running into a little bit of confusion there. I think there are keywords that are sort of activating these WARNINGs that I have now received another one of, and I'm in the appeals process with. So I'm going to be doing my best to spell out the words that I think are causing this confusion, as of course all of you know, and as they know when somebody actually watches my video and understands the context of the words that I'm using, that I am in no way promoting any type of violence. However, there does seem to be a bit of confusion going on there. So if at some point there is a hiccup in that process, becomes too lengthy, and something happens and I'm not able to post for a little bit for any reason, I'll throw up the daily readings over there. So I encourage you guys to follow that and to subscribe and check out that channel as well. Kayla and I will also hopefully be doing some more stuff together on there, and she's been starting to get active on there again. And so it's probably going to be fun anyway. And it's, like I said, there's a lot of really fun videos on there. There's a lot of astrological videos that I did as well that are still very relevant to the energies that we're experiencing now, like the Saturn, Pluto, and Jupiter series. That is all on there. Just a lot of great stuff. So I encourage you guys to check that out regardless. Also, as you guys know, my social media links, my Instagram and my website are in the description box below, also down near the bottom, and so you guys can follow those as well. It's a strange time. We're just going with it, and we're flowing with it, and we're trusting that everything is going to work out exactly as it's meant. So, without further ado, today is a day that is ruled by the heart chakra and guided by navigation. And yes, in case I forgot to say the day, it is the 13th of February, 2021. And so with that heart chakra energy, we can utilize that rainbow meditation today, bring that energy down through the chakra system, out through the different layers of the aura, sort of connect with the collective heart, connect with the heart of the earth, all of that big, beautiful, bold heart energy. The red solar dragon is the galactic signature of today. And the red dragon is all about nurturing, birth, and being. And so it's that energy of new beginnings, but new beginnings that are birthed through that process of being, understandings that are birthed, everything that we birth in from that state of pure being, and really tapping into that state of being today. I really loved this quote right here. It says, "What underlies all that we do, all that we are, all that is, being. We access this state when we simply feel the life which animates us, free of all agenda, free of all aim, free of the need to produce or achieve. With nothing to prove and nowhere to go, we are immersed into the fulfillment of pure existence, a realm of effortless essence. As ancient wisdom directs, established in being, perform action." And so this is new beginnings, but it's the energy of new beginnings that are birthed from that state of being, from that state of the pure bliss of being. And so we really want to connect in with that energy today. Today's a big energy of nurturing ourselves, nurturing those that we care about. The red dragon energy is the primordial mother energy, the mother that births and nurtures her creations. And so that's the energy, and that's another really great way to tap into this energy today, is to nurture your creations, to birth and nurture your creations today. We have the solar tone, which is all about pulsing, realizing, and intention. And so it's really a great way to utilize this energy is to really center into our being, to really pull back into our energy, center into our energy, be centered in being, and then radiate our intent out into the world. Our intent and what it is that we desire becomes that more clear when we are freeing ourselves from the past and the future and just being centered in this now moment. The affirmation for today is, I pulse in order to nurture a realizing being. I seal the input of birth with the solar tone of intention. I am guided by the power of navigation. And the astrology today, we have the moon still in the sign of Pisces. And the moon is conjunct Neptune in Pisces today. And so this is a very intuitive energy. This is a highly psychic energy. Just a really fun energy to be playing with and playing in today. We do want to be careful not to get caught up in illusion with that Neptunian energy, just strengthened by the moon, which can also be an elusive energy. We want to, if we're making any important decisions, we do want to center ourselves, make sure that we are centered in reality, right? But we can really play in this energy, and we can have fun, and we can utilize it to really tap into our intuitive selves. We can also use it to tap into our creative selves. It's a highly creative energy, especially with the moon also sextiling Mars. And so we're feeling very motivated. This is a day that I can feel those intuitive hits that do come through. We're going to feel very driven to act on them, and to act and to create with this moon sextile Mars energy. It's a very harmonious, beneficial kind of energy. Our actions have that harmonious, fated kind of quality to them today. Let's see, what else do we have going on here? A lot of the same stuff we had going on yesterday. We still got Mercury conjunct Venus and Jupiter. All of that energy as well being squared by Mars. And so Mars making a lot of aspects to different configurations today. So that being that birthing energy, right? That energy of new beginnings and creating. Definitely feeling that new beginnings energy in the air, which is really, really beautiful. But yes, we are still, so it's still a great day for communication when it comes to relationships, when it comes to all of those things. A great day where we may be getting inspirations around finance, around relationships, around little downloads and little intuitive psychic hits, especially with that Neptunian moon Pisces energy, right? When it comes to solutions or understandings around our finances and our love lives and our partnerships and our own relationship to ourselves, what it is that we value, how it is that we value ourselves, all of those different energies. And really, once again, sort of being challenged, right? That was probably one of those words that I should have spelled out by that Mars energy to then take some constructive action, right? Because Mars is in Taurus right now, so that's all about constructive action moving forward. And then we also still have the Saturn square Uranus energy, which I'm hoping to get that video out either today or tomorrow, going over those energies, because this is a big energy for 2020, with Saturn also sextiling Chiron right now. So really, that's our growth and evolution process. That's moving out of the old and into the new. That's really opening up into a higher version, a grander version of who we are. And by grander, I just mean a version that's closer to the truth of who we are. And so really tapping into that energy, how we're being invited to evolve today. All right. And what am I going to do? I have some new decks, but I'm a couple new tarot decks, and then I have a new oracle deck, but I'm being guided to the conscious spirit. Clear. So we're going to play with the conscious spirit deck and see what guidance we have coming through from the conscious spirit deck. First card out is Archangel Gabriel. I invite Archangel Gabriel to bring hope and intuition into my life today. So right off the bat, Archangel Gabriel stepping out, saying that he is ready and willing to assist us with whatever it is that we need today, especially when it comes to hope and intuition. And like we said, with that intuitive energy, that Neptune moon energy is very strong intuitive energy. It can be it can also be deceptive, right? So it's a really interesting double-edged sword. And so if we really want to be able to filter through the illusion and get to and really understand and be able to anchor into what our true intuition is telling us, because it is speaking to us today, call on Archangel Gabriel to help with that. And also if you need a little hit, a little jolt of hope today. And then we have transformation coming through. I journey within to meet my higher self and find true happiness. Transformation and spark of divine. I reignite the divine spark within me and recognize I am part of all creation. So really, with this is powerful energy with this transformation and this transformation and the spark of divine energy. We're really tapping into a deeper level of our soul's embodiment right now today. Really in the throes of that transformation process. Really, and this is that energy, right? It looks like she's in a forest. or almost like the forest almost looks like a cave. So that's that energy of really going within today, to nurture that divine spark within you, to connect with it through that state of being, right? When we journey within, we are fully present in the now. We are fully present with whatever is going on inside of us, whatever is coming up inside of us, whatever truth exists there. And when we can be truly connected, like that's where true happiness comes from. Being truly connected to our higher self, our soul self, realizing and understanding, being connected to that understanding that we are those sparks of the divine. Because we can talk about that all day long, but what does that really mean? It's very different when we feel that and connect into that than when we talk about it and we think about it on an intellectual level. So once again, we get into those energies of coming from the head to the heart. And then we have Earth Angel coming out. I am a guardian of Mother Earth and protect all who live on her. All right, so once again, as these cards are wont to do, right? We are being told to connect with Mother Earth and just reminded. More than that right now, I think we're being reminded, right? It's like today's a day where we can really connect with our higher soul selves and the fact that we are that spark of the divine, but we can also really connect to the fact that we are a spark of divine who is incarnated on this planet right now. That is also part of Mother Earth, right? We have a divine mother, we have an earth mother. And so really connected into these different aspects of the mothers today, right? And of our own, being our own mother with that nurturing energy, but allowing that nurturing to come through, right? Allowing that to come through from the divine, allowing that to come through from the earth, allowing that to come through from Archangel Gabriel if we want to, right? However and wherever and whenever that energy wants to come through, that nurturing, we're being asked to accept that today. We're being asked to give nurturing and to receive nurturing, to be open and receptive to receiving nurturing. And it was really interesting. I looked up right when I said that and it said 11:44 on the timer. So yeah. The giving and receiving of nurturing, very important today. And then we have sacred space coming out. I find peace, security, and contentment when surrounded by nature's beauty. But this is also just about creating that sacred space, right? Creating that safe, sacred space and container right now. Like this transformation energy, what this is making me think of is like, so many of us are in that cocoon right now. And it's almost like we've gone through multiple metamorphoses, right? So we had our original when we began awakening, and then we burst out of that cocoon and we were this beautiful butterfly. But then it's almost like we keep going into another cocoon and another cocoon, and that's what this energy is reminding me of now as I'm looking at it, right? And then we emerge and then we go back in again. It's this constant process of transformation and metamorphosis. And so just allowing for that today and being held in that container, in that cocoon, in that safe, sacred space today, to allow for this I wanted to say transmutation, this transformation, this transmutation process to occur. And we're going to pull a couple Archangel Power Tarot cards as well. Clear. Guidance for today, Saturday the 13th. All right, we have the King of Raphael and the Knight of Raphael. So this would be the Knight and the King of Cups. Yes, it's safe to trust the ability to accomplish many things at once. Follow your creative passions, right, with that creative energy in the air today. And then the Knight of Raphael, committed romantic relationships being swept off your feet, situations or topics that make your heart flutter. Oh, yes. So we have that Knight of Cups, that romantic energy coming in for some people today. We do have Valentine's Day tomorrow. If you don't have any plans for Valentine's Day tomorrow, don't feel bad. I think my biggest plans tomorrow are probably going to be going out and buying a vacuum cleaner. So don't feel bad. Don't worry about it. It is just a day, right? That's what it's important to remind ourselves of. It's just another day that people go out and buy lots of stuff, right? So like we talked about, be giving ourselves that love. Be your own Knight of Cups if there is no Knight of Cups coming into your reality. But for some of you, there may be. And so this may be, we're getting this a day early, right? That energy. But like we said, that's just another day. We can be swept off our feet any day. And we can sweep ourselves off of our own feet absolutely any day we want. And we should be doing that. I don't want to say should. Should is one of those words that is best to avoid because it puts expectations upon ourselves that are not needed and not necessary. But we can aspire to sweep ourselves off of our own feet every day. But yeah, for those of you who do have, I feel like For those of you who are being swept off your feet, and this may not be just in a romantic sense. This could be anything that's you're really taken with today. It could be a person. It could be a project. It could be a song, right? I don't know what it is. So anything that inspires you. It's like allowing ourselves to be inspired today is what we're being asked to do. And we're being asked to trust when we feel that sense of inspiration come up within us, to trust that sense, right? For people who struggle with trust, there may be some aspects coming into our reality that sort of test that process for us. And then we have the Three of Michael coming out. Release the past, you will grow from the situation. Time heals all wounds. And so this is why we have difficulty trusting. And this Three of Michael, this Three of Swords energy can be related to anything. It doesn't, once again, have to be related to romance. This is anywhere where our heart's been broken. Anywhere where our trust has been betrayed, where we felt let down in the past. And so for some people, this is like a job offer or something, just any type of offer that comes through. Any type of energy experience that really starts to get us hopeful, right? With that hope energy from Archangel Gabriel. So this piece coming in very strongly, this trust and this hope, allowing ourselves to trust and hope that maybe we have grown enough. Maybe this is real this time. Whatever this is that's coming into our reality and sweeping us up off our feet. Like, to release this energy of the past. This is saying, like, all of that energy of betrayal and being let down in the past, we need to release that so it's not influencing our future, our present, right? We need to allow that healing. Like, the final layer of that healing is completed when the past no longer dictates our present. When we no longer observe the things happening in our present reality through the lens of what's happened in the past, and we don't hold ourselves back because of it. That's when we know we've truly healed. And so some people, that test of whether or not we've truly healed, whether or not we truly have faith and trust and hope, that is going to be entering into our reality right now to sort of show us whether there's more healing that needs to be done or whether we have healed and we are ready to and able to move on. And if we haven't yet, that just means it's time to allow that. It's time to allow that next layer of healing so that we can finally be able to move through these energies. And then we have the Five of Ariel coming out. Yeah, and so this is like the Five of Pentacles. And so, yeah, a lot of loss energy. So this is coming through for those of you where it's like an offer that feels almost too good to be true in business, right? This is the energy. This is the energy of the past, right? When it's an offer that feels too good to be in love, this is the energy. The Three of Swords, the Five of Pentacles. These are the past energies that we're being asked to release. We're being asked to if somebody is offering us help or assistance, to trust that this time. It says you needn't go through your current challenges alone. Help is nearby. And it's that energy, right? Negative thoughts create self-fulfilling prophecies. So we don't want to create any more self-fulfilling prophecies. We want to open ourselves up to new experiences of situations, and just know that not everything is exactly what we thought, and not everything is as bad as it seems, is kind of like the energy. Like, we may be looking at things with the glass half empty kind of approach. And so we're going to be shown, possibly through situations that come into our reality, where we are in the spectrum. Do we instantly doubt when something good is offered to us? Do we go into that instant place of lack of trust, lack of faith, lack of hope? Or are we able to embrace that? That's the energy of opening up to receive. Are we able to receive? Or are aspects of our past and things that we've gone through preventing us from being able to open up to receive what is meant for us? And then we have the Seven of Raphael and the Nine of Ariel. And these two cards together, what these are saying right now is this would be the Seven of Cups and the Nine of Pentacles. What these are saying together is, if you make a clear decision about what it is that you want, you can manifest that. Let go of that. Let go of those negative thoughts, those negative self-fulfilling prophecies. Release that past energy so that it's not dictating your experience of the present and what you anticipate and believe is possible for you in the present. And then get really clear on what you want. For some of you guys, I feel like there may be multiple opportunities coming your way, multiple opportunities of good fortune, multiple chances to really step into this new energy, to really release the past and begin fresh and new, right? A new beginning means a fresh slate. And so that's what we're being offered today, possibly, or, you know, in the days or weeks that follow in one form or another. And so it's like, are we ready to embrace that fresh slate? Are we we're going to have options. Focus on what it is that you want. What is the best option for you? And then put your energy and take action in that direction, and you will have wish fulfillment, right? This is also just for people who are trying to manifest right now, right? Your manifestations may not be clear enough. So really get clear on what it is that you want and what it is that you're desiring. Release any of these old energies that are sort of stymieing the flow of energy there. And if you guys need help with this, please reach out to me. My email and my information is in the description box below. And get really clear, get really focused on what it is that you want. And then once you have that clear focus, I found that when I was manifesting and creating, whenever it is that I have a very clear objective and I know exactly what it is that I want, I'm detailed about it, it comes like almost scary quick. But a lot of the time I don't know exactly what it is that I want. I'm just sort of floating through like, I don't know, things are pretty good. Like, I'm not sure what else I want. And like when I'm in that energy, like nothing, like little things come, but it's not as impactful as when I really decide, like, I want that. When I can firmly decide that, then it comes. And so that's like, get as clear as possible. If you are confused, your manifestations are going to be confused as well. And what you experience in your reality is also going to be confused. And we're going to pull one of the Work Your Light for the final guidance. Clear. Final guidance. Whoa. Answer the call. How are you being called to step up and lead? And you've been training for this for lifetimes. And so this is a message coming through for those of you who are being called to step up and lead in some capacity. It's like, I feel like there's something that you've been desiring, right? This is that manifestation. Something that you've been desiring, something that you've been wanting to put into fruition, something that you are instinctively feeling called to do, but you may be second guessing and questioning yourself. And so like the guidance coming through for you is, you've been training for this for lifetimes. You may not think you're ready, but you're much more ready than you think you are. And so allow yourself to take that leap. Get really clear on what it is. What are you being called to do? Where is your soul calling you? Where is it leading you? And take the action, go there. Set the desire, set the intention, and move forward and allow that momentum to happen. And just trust yourself. Once again, coming back to that hope, that faith, and that trust. Trust yourself. You have everything within you to accomplish what it is. You wouldn't be called to do it if you couldn't do it. Right? And so just really know and trust in that. Follow where you're being led. We instinctively know where we are being called to step up in our lives. And so follow that. Allow yourself to go there. And just know that, like, you have, whether you believe it or not, you have been training for this for lifetimes. And so you have a wealth of knowledge and skill within you that you don't even realize that you have, that's just waiting to be activated and tapped into. And the way that we activate and tap into it is by using it. It's by doing it. Even before we think that we're ready, before we think that we're able. Because you are much more capable than you believe that you are. And like, our destiny is our destiny for a reason, because it's ours. And so just really allow yourself to step into that energy. Allow yourself to embody more of your light today. Allow yourself to hope. Allow yourself to dream. Allow yourself to be fully present. And in that practice of being fully present, whether that's through breathing techniques, anything that centers us into our bodies, gets us moving in our bodies, meditation, right? The meditation card ended up on the bottom of the deck here. Being out in nature, whatever it is, however you center yourself and become present. Be present in this moment. Let all of those worries, let all of those fears fade away. Ask Archangel Gabriel for assistance today if you want. We have Raphael here 3 times too. So he may, I feel like he wants to assist some people as well. And of course, Michael, who's always here, right? And Ariel, she's like, don't forget me. So we got options. We got options. All right. Yeah, just allow yourself that opening, and really allow yourself to release all of that other stuff. Just be fully present in the moment, and then be guided from that present moment, right? Like the reading said, we center in being, and then we act from that place of centered being. All right, I love you guys. I appreciate you all very, very much. If you like this video, like shares, comments, all of that helps the channel to keep growing. There are links down below to donate if you feel so moved to do so. And my email, like I said, down below, as well as the link to Intuitive Insights, my social media links, all that different stuff. I love you guys. I appreciate you. I will talk to you soon.